You got to go do it, you guys. You got to go do it. Take the action. Hey, it's Kevin Amol's Pine Financial Group. We work together so you succeed. You found us here on Facebook. You found us here on YouTube. Thank you for finding us. Please do me a favor. Hit like, hit subscribe. Help me build the channel so I can help more real estate investors just like you. I got a special topic today, something that seems to come up a lot in our classes and our events and our webinars. Like, how do I even get started? What do I do to get started investing in real estate? We all know, I assume you do if you're watching this video, real estate is one of the best ways to build your wealth. It is, if you hold it long enough, guaranteed to create you financial freedom. I absolutely love this business and I would love to see you involved. Here's a way to do it. I hope I can help you. So number one, you need to ask yourself the question, why real estate? So I would even start before that and say, why? What is your why? Why do you even want the wealth? But I'm assuming you have a pretty good idea of why you're watching this video and why you want to create wealth. So my question to you, and step number one, is why real estate? And I've shot another video. I posted it on this channel on why I chose real estate, but why for you? Where is the passion coming from? So that would be number one. And then choose your strategy. There are so many ways to invest in real estate. In fact, when I was very first getting started, this is back in like 2002, I remember buying just book after book after book. I had already bought my first house. I was getting ready to buy my second. I'm just like trying to absorb as much information as I can. And I purchased this book that the title attracted me. It's 50 ways to make money in real estate. And I thought that was very interesting, but you know what? There really was, when I read the book, there really was 50 different ways. And I think that there's even more than that, quite honestly. So you got to really narrow down on your strategy. Is it lease options, which is what I use to get started? Is it long-term rentals? Is it fix and flips? Is it private money lending? Is it passive investing in other people's projects? Is it short-term or mid-term rentals? Lots of different opportunities here, lots of different property types, which is my next step. Step number three, what is a property type? So what kind of an investment do you want to own? So I mentioned, like an example, short-term rentals. This is the hot topic right now. I keep hearing all about this. So great, you chose a strategy. You want to do a short-term rental business. You want to be in the hospitality business and manage short-term 3, 4, 5 night stays. Great. There's a lot of money in it. You can become really, really rich in this business if you can create this correctly. So that's a good strategy. Now you got to figure out, well, what properties? What's the location? Do I want to be near the hospital and go after traveling nurses? Do I want to be up in the mountains? Do I want to be on the ocean? Do I want to be in some other touristy location? Or do I just want to be in a normal suburban neighborhood? Whatever it is, there's different ways to manage the business depending on the area. So target property strategy and a target property. Short-term rental in Vail, Colorado. That's a pretty good target. Yes. So why real estate? Choose your strategy, choose your property type, and then place yourself on the map. Step number 4. What do I mean by that? Well, we always hear about where we want to go. What are our goals? Where do I want to accomplish? How much do I want to make every single month? And all of that's great. In fact, that's the very next step. But before you could decide where you want to go, you have to know where you are. So what I would recommend is putting together your financial picture. What is your income? How much of that is passive that you're not working for? How close to your monthly expenses is your passive income? Because the ultimate goal here, which is what we learned from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Robert Kiyosaki, is we want our passive income to be more than our monthly expenses. That's financial freedom, you guys. That's what we're shooting for. So how close are you right now? And what other assets and resources do you have? You might want to put together a list of people you can lean on, and it will be there to help you. Maybe someone that could co-sign on some debt for you. So where are you right now? What are the resources that you have in your disposal? Who can you call for help with education or advice or mentorship? And then obviously your financial situation. So your income, your assets, your liabilities, and your expenses. Okay. And then you want to you're on the map now. So choose your target. So where on that map do you want to go? So this is your goal setting, right? We all learned about SMART goals. You want to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, right? We all heard of this. So create your SMART goals. And then you might want to do long-term, your big, hairy, audacious goal, like maybe that's 5 or 10 years down. And then you want to back into that. Hey, in the next 6 months, next 1 year, tomorrow, I do goals every single day. In fact, it's right here. This is like some people call it a task list. That's my daily goal list. So I'm taking my annual goals and I'm backing it down to my tasks I need to do for the day to hit those goals. So set your goals. Okay. Now we got to build your team. This is number 6. Our 6th step to being a real estate investor is build the team. And for a lot of us, this really starts with our lender. So if you want to be a long-term rental holder within 30 minutes of your house, great. Well, how are you going to buy that? What are you going to use? What tools are you going to use to actually close on that? Do you have the down payment? Do you need to bring in a partner? Do you have the lender lined up? So put together your team. Who's going to help you from where you are right now to owning that rental property? And if you're working with Pine Financial Group, we make this really easy for you. So we create a loan commitment letter that's very generic. It doesn't have property addresses, or it doesn't have loan amounts on it. So we call it generic so you could use it over and over and over and over again. All it says is, look, you're approved for a loan and it's private money and we can close very quickly. We did look at your financial situation to a point where we feel comfortable writing that letter. So we are pre-approving you. And now you could use that letter to go out there and make your offers. That's totally free. We don't even charge 1 penny to give you this loan commitment letter. Now you have to be working in our lending areas, but give us a call, find out if we could help you. We'll give you the loan commitment letter for free. So number 6, line up your money, build your team. Number 7, create your plan. So for a lot of us, the plan is, how am I going to find a deal? I want this 2-bedroom, 3-bath, or usually it's 3-bed, 2-bath house in blank city, 30 minutes from my house, that's going to rent for this amount and I could buy for this amount. So maybe that's my target. Okay, so how am I going to find that target? What's the plan to find it? Am I networking with real estate agents? Am I setting up my searches on websites like Redfin and Zoom, or they're just going to email me opportunities? Am I networking at real estate investor associations and trying to find the wholesalers that can wholesale me the deals that I need or help me find the deals that I need? Or am I putting together an entire marketing campaign, which is what I did? Direct mail, direct to sellers, knocking on doors, flyers on doors. Maybe you're putting some magnets on your car. Maybe you're posting ads in classifieds, online pay-per-click marketing with your website. Direct phone calls, you guys, that works so well. If you could find the right list and you just pick up the phone, start talking to sellers. Look, it doesn't need to be intimidating. You're just trying to provide a solution to a problem. So embrace that. What is the plan to find your specific project that you want to buy? And number 8, the final one, and I'm going to slow down here. Whew. The reason I'm slowing down is because this is the most vital, and this is where everybody stops. This is where the unsuccessful investors stop, I should say. Don't let this be you. After you go through all 6, 7 steps to get to where you are, you have your plan, you have your money lined up, you know exactly what you're going to look for, you know exactly why. You got to go do it, you guys. You got to go do it. Take the action. Whatever your plan is telling you to do to be successful, you have to go out and implement the plan. The best way to do this is to go back to your why. The very first step, which I missed, right, is why do you want to be wealthy? Why do you want that security, that financial security? Is it to help somebody? Is it to donate money? What is it that's bigger than you that's going to drive this forward? That way, when you get to step 8, the execute step, you're not going to fail. That why will drive you right through the fear of that execution, and you're going to take the action and do it. If I could help you, please let me help you. You could find me, you could find my company, you could find help at pinefinancialgroup.com.